Hi, my name is Dr. Kevin Colliner, and I'm the Associate Vice President for Student Services at California State Polytechnic University in Pomona, or Cal Poly Pomona. I have over 30 years higher education and student affairs experience at a variety of institutions and in different offices, and your professor asked me to talk to you tonight about my work with student development theory. Specifically, how do I use theory in my daily practice? First, I think it's important that we examine what is a theory. That's right, Einstein. A theory is a set of definitions and statements that specify the relationship between defined concepts. A theory is based on multiple observations of the same phenomena under different circumstances. And a theory can be used to explain phenomena, predict outcomes, describe behaviors, and permits us to influence outcomes. A couple questions your professor specifically wanted me to address were, how do I use theory in my practice, and how do I integrate multiple theories to inform my work? I believe a theory can serve as an empathy tool, providing views of how students think about their world and how they may be feeling about different issues that are impacting their lives. Theory can also be used as a framework to inform our thinking, to aid in assessment and program design, and to assess environments as well as individuals. Thoughtful application of theory saves time and energy. Thinking that precedes action is more efficient in reaching desired outcomes. Frequently, Student Affairs has responded to challenges by creating an ad hoc array of services, often not preceded by thoughtful planning, effective integration with existing services, or concern for prioritization and institutional collaboration. When we use theory, we can use it to help us focus our attention. The way individuals organize their thinking directly impacts their perception, and decades of psychological research on selective attention and perceptual matters have been clearly established. If one's thinking is organized by a theory of development that identifies significant growth variables, it is likely the individual will recognize such variables when working with students. Theory helps us to select what part of a student issue we should focus on now, and create the best educational interventions. I've also been asked to provide examples of how I use theory in my daily work. I use theory most when advising students, whether as a student organization advisor, asking, how can I help this student advance to the next level of thinking, or in a conduct setting, trying to understand the moral and ethical developmental thinking that a student has used in order to apply a sanction that would be most developmentally impactful for him or her. I've also been asked to describe some challenges I've experienced when using theory in practice. Often, when we apply student development theory, we fall into the trap of wanting to move from A to Z, from stage 1 to stage 5. But in life, things are seldom so organized or structured. In an effort to move a student along some magical positive developmental arc, we attribute growth or development where there was only movement. We want our students to do better. We want them to succeed. We want our programs to be impactful. So we see things that sometimes aren't there. I think a major challenge for everyone seeking to apply student development theory in their practice is to do it with an honest and clear intention, with an openness to what transpires, rather than what we hope to achieve.